I was talking to somebody the other day who hasn't played Melodian in a long time. Well, it was a great evening, and yeah, lovely chap. Anyway, he was saying that the feedback that he gets is that his playing needs more variation. At which point, I must say my heart sank just a little bit, because what does it doesn't really mean much saying that somebody's playing needs more variation, because it's sort of like a car breaking down and then saying, oh, this car needs fixing, because, well, why did the car break down? Did the fuel pump go? Is it the carburetor? Does it need new injectors? Has it got any spark? Do they need a new arm, or has the electronics failed, or because variation can mean a lot of things. If I play Cotswold Morris, which is, well, yeah, I mean, if I do, let's say, a favourite, Atwell Highlanders. Yeah, very flat, but if all you have to do, I mean, yeah, there's no variation there at all. I could play that, and it already gets old, I could change the chords. I mean, chords, bass. Like, if I play Orange in Bloom, I could play that exactly the same, right? Would you think that it needs more variation? I'm hedging my bets that the answer is no. I mean, if I play the History Man, the same. It gets old very quickly. Why is that? Is it because I'm playing it exactly the same, or is it because it lacks dynamics? Right? If I do exactly the same thing, but I have dynamics, See what I mean? In this case, it's because it lacks dynamics, it's flat. What it doesn't lack is variation. It doesn't need it. And variation, when you add dynamics, variation usually follows suit. So it doesn't mean much. And if I play, again, Atwell Highlanders, but I add dynamics to that, make it more dynamic. It immediately sounds much better. I mean, the chord choice is just awful. That can be easily fixed. I mean, if I do, I mean, it's as simple as, it's a G, right? Well, that doesn't work, does it? A works. And we already know that's a G, so already sounds much better. When you get feedback, say, okay, well, it needs variation. What does it actually need? Does it need more dynamics? Does it need better chords? Does it need a more harmonious treble? People will say as well that, oh, well, the very classical approach. Oh, well, you play this chord here, or say, oh, have you tried this chord or this chord? That's different, but, I mean, this is personal preference. I mean, if I, see, people on YouTube do that. Whereas me, I go depending on where it is, what's happening. Or if your idea of variation is black and white, there it is, that's variation. But you don't even need chords, I mean, if I, all you need is an accompaniment. I mean, what are you supposed to do with chords to that? I mean, if I... I mean, it will just... The tune is already there. You don't... Nothing else needs to be said. But... And another thing with making things not sound flat, which is really something that comes with experience, is like, for example, a cabaret jig. I hear people playing, and I'm not saying you have to, it's just, you play it however you like, I don't care. It's, how does it go? I hear people playing cabaret jig. It's a bouncy tune da 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 da. It's a very bouncy tune. So if you just add some dynamic and play it correctly. Well, you already have it. That's, so when it's better to try and work out why something needs variation. Maybe it needs more variety. Maybe it needs new chords. Maybe it's just flat. Maybe it needs dynamics. It's very interesting. I love the abyss of this because when you play the abyss on an accordion, because you don't have a bellow movement, do you? So it's like can I? I'm missing the. You get the idea. I need an accordion really, but on an accordion, if you emulate the bellows, immediately you can already hear that, and okay, when you add in let's do this. You can do that on melodeon players have, say you have an 18 bass, you already have most everything at a median axis with an accordion. It's going to have to hop around, although, depending on the size as well. But it's just so empty to say something needs more variety. And it's the same with most things really when it comes to, because it's like saying the car needs fixing. But okay, the car needs fixing, well, what's wrong with it? Is it the fuel pump, ignition? You can't just say there's something wrong with it when it's, the engine might be running, right? When you start adding extra chords and doing more fancy stuff on the treble, the dynamics comes along with it, like in pretty much every single Andy Cutting tune. So it's it's multi-layered. You just have to ask why. Why is this flat? Why does it lack? Yeah. I have to go. So yeah, I have things to do. So it shouldn't be too long until another video, really. I'm just a bit flummoxed with other things at the moment and lack of repertoire, but